Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Learn SQL with Shahid. In last class we are discussing about transaction log file architecture. So inside transaction log file we are having here VLF, okay, that is virtual log files, and virtual log file doesn't have any fixed size, and it doesn't have no fixed number of VLF as well. So inside VLF we are having log blocks, okay. Log blocks are logical, and inside log block we have log record, okay. Like also discussed about this transaction, okay, what is transaction? Whatever we do, insert, update, delete, that is known as transaction. Also creating a table also is known as a transaction. Also taking a backup also is known as one transaction. Even if DML, that is insert, update, delete, or else DDL, data definition language, create, alter, rename, truncate, okay, also drop, that is DDL, that is also one transaction. We have two types of transaction: implicit transaction and explicit transaction. Implicit transaction means if we give command, okay, command or statement. So if we not include this begin run in the first and commit at the last of statement 1, then it is known as implicit transaction. If we won't append also, it will take begin run statement 1 commit. For example, like this it takes, okay, control new, begin run statement 1, okay. So here commit, like this it will take, okay. For same thing for statement 2 also. This is statement 2. If you won't give this, it will take automatically. It will append begin run and commit, okay. This is also same, and this both are same, okay. If we give like this also, it is same only. So that is the implicit transaction. And explicit transaction means whatever we have here, like this transaction 1 belongs to this everything we have done here, like in update statement, insert statement, like update Shahid's account, insert into Ramesh account, confirm Shahid, confirm Ramesh. Here we have log records. This everything update command, insert command, everything has log records, okay. Here it should be 3, yeah. This is LSN number, and also this belongs to transaction 1. Like if I here give here commit, this belongs to one transaction 1. Explicit means we have to give begin run, okay. At the last, if you want to commit the transaction, or else if we won't give commit, then it is uncommitted, okay. We can also, if you want to abort or cancel, we can give rollback command here. So that is the explicit transaction. And also in implicit transaction, statement 1 is the independent transaction. So it is transaction 1, statement 2 is transaction 2, statement 3 is transaction 3, okay. So here we have VLF. Inside VLF we are having log blocks. Inside log block we are having log records, right. Like here this is the log records, as I also discussed in my previous class. Like log records contains a lot of attributes. If I go and fire here command, select star from fn underscore db log null comma null. If fire this, if you see here, see this is the log records, okay. We have here log records, or overall we have here 124 attributes. Here down you can see is column 124. So I have taken some important attributes and documented here. So this is the important thing. Some points you can tell in interview, like transaction log record contains a LSN sequence number, log sequence number. So same thing here, it is like log sequence number. and also what transaction ID. Here whatever we are inserting, that transaction ID it is there. Okay, this is transaction statement. Every transaction statement has transaction ID. That ID is this one, and also we are having timestamp inside log record. Everything what is here, everything is a log record attribute only. So here time, whatever the time, date, and also this day, everything is tracked by timestamp. And statement ID, where something we are querying, that query statement ID is also available. And data page details, object ID means tables details whenever we create the table, drop table. And also the database details, like I have said, the pages inside, right? That pages details also it has. And also it has old image, new image, means whatever we are updating, right? Salary to 20,000 to 40,000, somebody's salary we are modifying, then it is present. Okay, that information means old value is 20,000, new value is 40,000, like that. And also it has a previous lesson number. Okay, previous inside this 199, it has 198. Okay, if it is 2000, here 2000 contains 1999. Okay, that value. So previous it has a link between all lessons. So we have committed, uncommitted, as I shown here. This is uncommitted transaction till I commit. Okay, here I have to commit first, after that only it will commit. So uncommitted, committed transaction. And log record type. Okay, so what type of log record it is, that is that information. And abort means if I roll back here, then it abort. Okay, roll back. This all belongs to transaction 1. So we have redo a lesson and undo a lesson. This means this is the thing we have to discuss in detail. So I will be discussing further. Means for in simple words I have to tell, means this is like whatever the uncommitted transaction, that will remove, and whatever the committed transaction is there, clean transaction, at last it has to, transaction has to be clean. Like I have updated from 20,000 to 40,000. 40,000 should be shown in data file. Means this is the meaning of that. And also we have completion record, when this record has completed, when this update happened, that records completion details also it contains. These are all the details this log record has. Okay, so also log record is sequential, so it is entered in one log file. Data file, it is data file is uh, parallelly filling two files. Okay, first NDF file, second NDF file. So in this case a log file won't do like that. It has only one file, whether we have multiple log files also. It is sequential. First it has to fill 2 TB of log file, and then it has to uh, go to a another log file. Okay, so it is sequential. We can we have disable auto commit option also. Like if I won't give her commit at the last, if I won't give, this is uncommitted transaction. Also if we go, I want to give here begin run also, then it will auto commit. Okay, so if you don't want this to happen, then there is one option in SSMS here. You can go and you can change. Okay, that disable that option, auto commit option. So also we're discussing about val concept. Val means write ahead logging. This means like whatever the information transaction log contains, before writing to data file, it has to write the information to log file first. Means what is that information, means this is all the information. Like as I said, log records. This has to tell, like for example, if you go to go out, have to tell your mother that I am going to play cricket. That is the log information. Okay, first it has to write in the log whatever the changes you are going to fill, right? finally it has to return to data file. You are playing the cricket, okay, that is the data. Means I had to inform someone like that information transaction log has, okay. So like before writing the transaction information to log, right, to the data file, first it has to write to log file, that is write ahead logging, okay. And I want to discuss this virtual log files now. And virtual log files doesn't have any fixed size, and also it doesn't have any fixed number of virtual log files. Like it has this virtual log files numbers are there, no, like here it is 5, it is 6 or 7 or 8, we can't tell, there is no fixed number also. And also one log files has how many numbers it is in MB or GB, or we can't tell and we can't predict. So we have formula, so we had to follow that. What is that formula is like here virtual log files is there, no, it is filling whatever here filled right here in orange, like whenever we are inserting data, virtual log fills one by one, like will be having in partitions, like virtual log file 1, virtual log file 2, virtual log file 3, virtual log file 4, everything whatever it is in orange it has filled, log file 5 is unused. So what this means is I'll be showing in the demo, okay. So here you can understand here like everything is filled. Also in second scenario here, virtual log file 1, virtual log file 2 is truncated. Truncated means we have shrink operation, okay. We can take log backup also to truncate, and we can shrink the log file. So it is this is truncated. Here 3 is filled, 4 is filled as it is, like that only, 5 is unused, okay. What this means is like log files we had to maintain as a DBA. We have to maintain this log files, okay. We should not leave the log file to grow up to 2 TB. So every time we had to be cautious to maintain this log file. So that is the meaning of this truncated. That means it is shrunk. Somebody has done shrink operation. So one LDF will be broken into multi VLFs, okay, and it has no fixed size, unlike data file. VLF will be truncated automatically when the log file becomes full. When the full backup is taken, full means log backup is taken, at that time we can automatically it is truncated, okay. So what is that algorithm, like VLF we are discussing right here? What is that algorithm means? Here in 2012 SQL Server 2012, like here first scenario, this should be whenever we create log file, right, size should be like 1 MB to less than or equal to 64 MB. We'll be going to create 4 new VLFs, okay. Each VLF has 1 by 4th of the growth size. This means see here, observe carefully. So it is important, if we are creating one DB1 for example, here DB1, this is data file, we are discussing about log file. So here for example I will take simple example as 40 MB, because it is greater than 1 MB and less than 64 MB. So I will click OK. Now we have here 4 VLF. If I click new query, if I give here dbcc loginfo command, then we will be having 4 VLF, okay. This is the formula, okay. And in second example, log file must be 64 MB. It must be greater than 64 MB and lesser than or equal to 1 GB, it's going to create 8 new VLF. Okay, means each VLF VLFs will having 1/8 of the growth size. So this means again I will create here new database. Then I am giving DB2 here. So I will give here greater than 64 means I will give 80. Okay. So if I click OK, then it should be means log file. It should be created 4 VLF inside log file. Same DBCC log file 8 VLF we have created. Okay. Here, if you see here, see here file size. It is 10 MB. It is in bytes. If you convert to MB, then it is 10 MB. So status is 2 means it is used. Okay. Here status is 000 means it is unused. Here you see, if you see here, this is used. This is unused. This is used. I will show you after filling the data also in my examples. In third scenario, if the log file is greater than 1 GB, it is going to create 16 VLF. Each VLF size is 1/16th of the growth size. Okay. So I will be creating now DB3 database here. New database DB3. Log file should be greater than 1 GB means I will be giving 1500. Okay, I will be clicking OK. Here it is greater than 1005, right? If I take new query again, I will fire the same command dbcc log info. So if I query this, see, you will be finding 16 VLF. That is the thing I want to explain about this log file VLFs. Okay, how many VLFs we can create in a log file depending upon the size of the log file. Here if you see 98 MB it has been created. Okay, we see here for example. So if you divide by 16 1.5 GB, then it will get this much, nearly equal to 100. So hope this might have understood. So also in 2012, this creation of too many VLFs cause this performance issue. So what they did in 2014, they have changed this VLF creation algorithm. Okay. So what they did, too many VLF will hamper the performance. So in 2014 onwards, what they did means if the size is less than 1/8 the size of the current log files, that means example I will take here new database DB4. Okay, if I am giving here 80 MB, then file growth here. Okay, for example it is 5 MB. So it should 1/8. Okay, 1/8 means whatever the size here, the 1 divided by 8 we have to do, and 10 MB is lesser than 5 MB auto growth size, then it will be 1 VLF. Okay, here same thing it is there. Okay, so one more time I will be explaining here. Whatever we have, see here, if the growth size is less than the 1/8 size, the size of current log size. Okay, means growth size means this is the growth size 5 MB is less than. Okay, if I divided by 8, 1/8 is less than 1/8 means 80 divided by 8. Okay, so 1/8 divided, it will be 10 MB. So auto growth size is less than this current log size. Okay, so it is 1 VLF. So in second scenario, if I give here 80 MB only. Okay, if it is for example 50 MB. Okay, same scenario if you take, if the gross size is more than 1/8 the size of the current log file, means more than means it is in 50 MB. Okay, here if I divide it by 8, okay, 80 divided by 8, then here it is 10 MB, means auto growth size is greater than the log size here, current log size. Okay, then it is 8 VLF. That is the formula. Okay, in 2014 and later on they have changed it, because in 2012 too many VLF for 1 MB, for 64 MB we are getting 4 VLF. Okay, also for 60 above 64 MB it is 65 MB, so we are getting 8 VLF in 2000, means in after 1 GB we are getting 16 VLF. So depending upon the performance, they introduced this and changed VLF creation algorithm. Okay, in 2014 onwards. Okay, so whenever we create this 2012, right? Whenever we create, as I see also, as you seen here in my given example, for this it will be same. Okay, like for VLF at the initial time we create like this. After once the log growth happens, we will be seeing these changes. Okay, so this is the VLF algorithm. It follows in latest versions. So this is the thing. Hope you might have understood clearly on this. Now I will be showing you the demo. Okay, so how the VLFs are filled, like how this status we can see, right? That and all I will be discussing. Before that also I have one thing to discuss, like DBCC log info. This is actually illegal, means not unofficial command. Okay, we should not use this, for just for our understanding purpose. We are we are seeing this. Okay, so for learning purpose only we are using here. So I will be creating one means one table. Okay, see here I will be creating one table on DB1. I will be create table 1, table 1. I will give s number int comma s name varchar of 50 here. Creating table on DB1 now. Creation of table also is one log record only. If you want to see here on DB1, if you scroll down here, yeah, see here LOP underscore hobbit HOBT of an DDL, means DDL it belongs to this creation of the table. Okay, so creation of table is also one log record here. If we insert some record, insert into table 1 values 1 comma HHID Shahid. See, if we are inserting, this is DML. Okay, we have 1091 records here. It will change now. Have inserted. Okay, Here you can see here insert rows. Okay, so like that you can verify whether it is insert command or creation of table command. Okay, so this is the thing I wanted to explain. Also, if you go to dbcc login, I have here a start of sets. Okay, this first row is there, no, like if you minus 8192 by this value, it will be this thing. Okay, so whatever the start offset, it is the address of the rows. Okay, like here 18198 contains file header. Okay, first it belongs to first VLF, and its starting points of first VLF is this, and ending point of VLF1 is this, and starting point of VLF2 is this, and ending point of the VLF2 is this, and starting point of VLF3 is this, and ending point of the VLF is this. VLF3 is this. Okay, so like you minus this by this, you will get this value. If you minus this minus this, you will get this value. Okay, same thing. So that is the offset. Okay, row offset, and here each VLF has 10 MB. Okay, so it status to 2 means it is used. Okay, so what I will be doing here, I will be creating, I will be showing you log records, how these log records will be created. So I will take first here one full backup. Okay, and this db2, I will be using db2 for demo. If I click, I took here full backup. If you query here, okay, take new query. We'll be finding here some records. Here 60 rows, 64, 380 rows are there. And I will take one backup. Okay, db2 backup is successful. So taking log backups also, it is one records. Okay, taking full backup also, it is records. If we take any kind of backup also, that is also one record. Okay, so it tries to that, and we have 640 rows in it. We will be creating one table. Okay, I will be creating table on this db2, create table. Okay, I create table 1 and db2. Again, if you query this, okay, you'll see here 674. Okay, and I will insert this record. So again you query this select, you will see here 711. Okay, again if you query this, it will show 712. Okay, because why it should show 713, because it is taking begin and commit. Okay, like I will here begin and commit, so it is reserving means it is taking space. Okay, for this 3, because of implicit transaction. If I won't give also, it will take, no. So begin tran. Then if you execute here, then 71 rows. Observe just that you can observe only here 720 rows. Say 3 commands. Okay, so same thing you can observe here 726. Now I will be inserting this one record. It will be showing now. Sorry, 3 records, because it is taking that 2 records. if for example I will take only this to 729 is there, no, now it will show 731 here. See here 731. Again if I issue this command, this is one transaction. Again if we select here, it is 732. We select this insert window 767. Okay, now it will show is 770 because it is implicit transaction. Okay, so that's the reason it is taking 3 rows. Why? Because first it took when the creation of the table, it took 31 rows, right? 31 sometimes it is 40 rows, like that, because you know that GAM and SGAM concept, right? Like I have discussed in previous. Whenever some user is creating table, that I am the user. Okay, I am creating this table. Then uh, in GAM, in the extent, the table object means object is the table that it has to reserve the space on the page, right? It is doing some internal operations, so that's the reason it was showing here 40 rows like that. Okay, 40 30, like after that onwards, if I execute, see here query, you'll be seeing now it was 37, now it is 773. That is explicit transaction. Okay, means implicit transaction, this is explicit transaction. If I give this 3 again here, 776 it should get, like this is the thing I wanted to explain. And also if I execute this same command, okay, I will take this command, I will insert it 1 lakh time. Okay, I will be showing that in new the DBCC log info, DBCC log info. This status is there, no? This status will fill with 222. Everything it has to fill with 222. DB2 only, right? Yeah, this is DB2 only. If we observe for some time, we will be seeing that. Okay. Ten MB is there here. Yeah, see here. Now status is 2. Okay. Now the status is 2. This status 2 means VLF. This is VLF1. This is VLF2. Again, after some time, if you see, you will see VLF3 also it is filled. Okay, so in this case it will run like this. I will give 10 lakh records. Let it run. Okay, I will go 10 lakh records now. So this will be filling frequently, like 2 VLF. Again, this how we can check. Okay, this records which is related to this F sequence number means like with this I will be showing you one thing. Okay, in LSN. So if I query this, select star from null command fn underscore db log. Okay, null command null. I'll take another query here only. If I execute this query here, then we have here current LSN log. See here, this is in hexadecimal. Okay, this is the actual log record. Okay, this is the actual log record. If you see here, this is VLF. Okay, this is VLF sequence number, and second one is log block sequence number. Okay, log block sequence number, and third one is actual LSN number. Actual LSN number. So how we will be finding this VLF belongs to means this log record belongs to which VLF means we will be going to know. Say this is everything in hexadecimal number. Okay, you can convert it into decimal because SQL Server understand decimal. We will understand SQL Server will be understanding hexadecimal. So we will be understanding decimal. So we can take here hexadecimal. Okay, hexadecimal to decimal. So then 0000027, right? If I give this value 0000027 here, if we convert here 39 decimal value, so F sequence number in X sequence number here, see here, this belongs to VLF1. We can tell like that. Okay. So for example, if you want to see some another log record, okay, you want to see some another log record. So if you execute this query, we will take some random log record here. I will copy this. Again it belongs to 39 one. We have calculated no that thing here. Also if you can calculate this thing also, like this is also hexadecimal number only. If you convert it, then it's 696. Okay, 696. Here it is 139. 0001 means it is 1, means this is actual log number. Okay, 1396961. Okay, this is the LSN number, actual LSN number. This is VLF. Okay, so this is the hexadecimal to decimal conversion. So I'll be taking some another random LSN number here. Yeah, this I will take. Okay, 0000002A. I will type here only 0000002A. If I convert, then 42 is the decimal value. Okay, so 42 means it belongs to which VLF. Now we are going to check that. PCC log info. If we query this 42, yeah, this belongs to fourth VLF. Like that we can verify which VLF belongs to which lesson number. Like that you can verify, and you can also do this demos in your laptops. Okay, you can install SQL Server and do. And one more thing I wanted to let you know, guys, like it is, see here, if I go here and check, it is continuously status is 222. These log files are filling, and 000 is unused. So again, whenever we create log files, no, I will create new database here. I will create like a DB4 here now. DB4. This has to be a owner every time. So here we will be giving 8 GB. Okay, here also 8 GB we will be giving. Okay, so here I said that in the time of installation, grant volume maintenance performance task. Okay, which is instant file initialization. So if we tick mark that at the time of installation, which if we check box, then it will avoid the data file with data file pages with filling of 0. Okay, so it will be applicable for only this data file. It will avoid zeros. Okay, in log. Okay, it won't be applicable for log file, no matter whether we checked that box or not, instant file initialization. Like, it won't consider that for this log file. It will fill 0. Okay, with it will fill with zeros. It will allocate the space with zeros. For data file, it won't be applicable. It will avoid with filling zeros. This will fill with zeros. So see, take how much long it will take if I create this. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going on like it is almost say it took like around 10 to 12 seconds to create to allocate the space. Okay, see here also my disk space is full. Okay, so it is taking lot of time. So no matter whether we check that box or not, then instant file initialization won't be applicable for log file. It is only applicable for data file. Keep this in mind. Okay, so here this data is getting filled. Okay, I have already told you about this. Okay, 2222 VLF. Okay, like this it will be filling. Okay, so if I go here properties, you can check the auto growth files also, like data files. Okay, 272 MB. So this is the scenario, guys. I hope you have been understood everything. So that's all for today's class. Let us connect with next video. Yeah, thank you. I am winding up this class. Yeah, bye. If you like this video, please share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys. Bye. Take care.